Aleksej Pokusevski. In a lot of mock drafts, a lot of guys have him in the lottery or maybe just a little bit outside. He played for the Olympiacos minor league team. How much do you factor in where he played when you're evaluating him?
Obviously you want someone who's going to dominate the lower levels, be it on offense or defense, because, anytime you can clearly show that you're a level ahead of everyone else, that's awesome.
Yeah.
With him, what makes him kind of so intriguing is it's the skill and the fluidity, and just he's 6'11", but the way he moves, it's like he's 6'5". He runs around screens like he's a shooting guard and he's a power forward. With him, it's just kind of it's obviously a lot of projection, which is why there's a lot of risk there. When you watch the film, you see the skill. You see the handle, you see him running around screens, catch and shoot. You see he's running the pick and roll as a 6'11" guy.
Yeah, he's fluid.
And he can also
out there, man.
Very, yeah. He can play as the big he can play pick and pop big, whatever.
He's the prototypical, stretch big man. He's a kid that can face up, he can put the ball on deck, and he can shoot it. Okay. I wouldn't want to limit him though to being just this big stiff that who's afraid of contact and only shoots 3-pointers. This kid is very mobile and agile and has very good ball skills. He's not just a 7-footer that can help spread the floor because he can shoot it. He can really put the ball on deck too and make plays. He's a very good passer from the high post. The thing about him, and if you look at any highlights, you'll see it. He's 7 feet, super long, but he's super skinny and super thin. He's thin everywhere. And this is obviously, a factor, that's hindering his development. It's not that he won't be able to get on an NBA court anytime soon. He struggles to get on court at the pro level, even in Europe.
If you can bring him over, then I absolutely would. I don't really think there's a need, I guess, to kind of keep guys overseas, because with the way NBA teams and G League teams are so intertwined now, you can have them on your NBA team, then you could just have them, what the Knicks should have done with Knox this season. They should have sent him down and said, hey, here's 30 minutes a game, go do your thing.
And at least he's in your system if he comes to the G League.
Yeah.
For the teams that do have the one-to-one affiliate. So I can certainly see that.
I think he's a stash pick. I think he's, he needs time, but he's definitely more than a long-term project. This kid is potentially elite talent. It's just that his weak body is, limiting his opportunities. So yeah, on paper, he's definitely would be a great guy to stash in Europe for whoever drafts him. Even though, word on the street is that, he if he puts his name and stays and gets drafted in the first round, he'll come over right away because his agents may feel that he's going to get the physical training that he needs. On one hand, he's not ready to get on an NBA floor yet, but it might, though, be a better thing for him to come over sooner than later so he can start training with an NBA physical trainer. Obviously, he'll probably have to spend time in the G League. But like I said, you don't see many 7-footers anywhere in the world that are this mobile and agile and with such good overall skills. Like I said, he's not just a big boy that can shoot 3-point shots.
If I'd bought his frame a little bit more, I'd probably have him, in that 3 to 9 range maybe, but instead he's in that 10, 11. He's around 10, 11. Vassell's right next to him. A couple other players, but I love his game. I think he's very, very good.
Yeah, well, this kid, like I said, he's all upside. He's kind of the X factor in this draft, if you may. He's the ultimate sleeper pick. It's like I said, it's not uncommon, for young NBA prospects to not get much playing time. But obviously, this is an extreme case because Aleksej practically never plays for Olympiacos, he practices with them. He has suited up for a couple EuroLeague games, but he's literally played only a handful of minutes. He does play for their second division team where he puts up good numbers, but obviously, you know, that's not why he's being considered, you know, a potential first round guy. This kid is all about potential, all about upside. He's a legit 7-footer who's a face the basket player. He's like I said, he's a kid that can shoot it. He's a guy that can go anywhere at the end of the first round. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, there for the Knicks, but at 25. But definitely, he's a guy that will go, you know, by the time the first round is done, just because there's too much potential to not take a gamble on this kid.